A group of Queensland kayakers, as Malcolm Turnbull would say, have had the fright of their lives, stumbling across a huge saltwater croc at a holiday spot near Brizzy. This is unusual. Mia Glover joins us now from Runaway Bay on the Goldie. Mia, good morning to you. Wildlife rangers are still hunting for the giant creature.
They certainly are, Carlos. This 3-metre salty made a snappy getaway and he's very much still on the run. You could say this morning he is a CROCODILE. Yes, I'll stop there. But yeah, Mark was out kayaking. He's a tour guide. He was taking out a bunch of fellas and they spotted this 3-metre salty yesterday morning off North STRADDIE in waters. He said he couldn't believe what he was seeing. He thought at first it may have just been a piece of bark or a log, but no, it was indeed a croc.
I thought it was a log to start with, but then once it sunk and come back up, it just, changed my attitude on what it was. Going out in my boat to have a look today.
Pretty scary, Carlos, but this isn't the first sighting of a crocodile on North STRADDIE. No, there was one last Thursday as well at Amity Point. There was a mum and her daughter. They were out canoeing and kayaking as well, and they also spotted a croc. It could be the same one, and that is what wildlife authorities are hoping it is. So, yes, they'll be out and about back on the island today. Some swimming spots are still closed, but I am a bit concerned, Carlos, because just behind me I've spotted some abandoned pluggers. So I don't know if someone's maybe gone into the water or has been taken, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, might be those guys from the servo a few years ago. Remember that story? That was a great Australian story. All right, we'll see you later, alligator.
In a wild crocodile.
Thank you. Over to you, Alex. A croc sighting near Brisbane has locals and wildlife experts worried the deadly animals may be migrating further south. Mark Jones was running a routine kayak tour with 9 tourists when he spotted the 3-metre salty about 700 kilometres south of where they typically reside.
Mum, it looks like a crocodile.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Australia. Joining us from North Stradbroke Island is the man himself, Mark, from STRADDIE Adventures, and CROC expert Professor Stephen Salisbury. Morning, guys. Nice to see you. Let's go to North STRADDIE first up. Mark, this discovery, how did you feel about it?
It was okay. First of all, like that bit of footage you showed, I thought it was a log to start with, but then once it sunk and come back up, it just, changed my attitude on what it was.
What do you do? I mean, it is highly unusual when you're leading a tour out there. What are you going to do now?
I guess wait on those guys to catch it or see where the sighting is. If not, I'm going out in my boat to have a look today.
Yeah? It must have everyone talking, a fair bit at the local.
Oh, yeah. And as usual, you get a lot of negative stuff because there's no photo, camera, all that stuff, but I just put that down to ignorance.
Yeah, exactly, man. I believe you 100%. No one's going to make up that stuff. Stephen, this far south, it is unusual.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Indo-Pacific crocs normally extend down to about Gladstone. Every few years we do get reports of crocs sort of in the Mary River and on the west coast of Gurry, Fraser Island. But this is probably the farthest south in historic times that crocs have been recorded, so it's pretty exciting.
OK, you've got to remove it though, don't you?
Well, the problem is with crocs, they've got a pretty good homing ability. So if you remove it and don't take it far enough away, it's very likely that it's going to come back. But I'm sure parks have got a plan with what they're going to do there. All
right. You certainly wouldn't have seen many crocs in Ipswich.
Definitely not, definitely not.
Despite the flooding. Good to talk to you guys.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Karl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Karl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.